What is veganism? Ask a vegan. Veganism is a way of life that seeks to exclude as far as is possible and practicable all forms of exploitation to animals for food, clothing, or any other purposes. Basically, all vegans, we know this by heart now. Veganism is a way of life that seeks to exclude as far as is possible and practicable all forms of exploitation and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. As vegans, we all know this by heart now. But basically, yeah, if you want to know what veganism really is all about, then basically go into the Vegan Society's webpage and yeah, start reading. And I think it's a wonderful webpage. Go in there and start reading and finding out what veganism is really all about. Because what I've understood is most people don't really know what veganism is all about. Because if everybody on the planet knew what veganism was really all about, then everybody would be vegan. I can be honest, me, before going vegan, I had no idea what veganism was all about. As in, I knew it's something to do with not eating meat, but I didn't know the whole philosophy. I didn't know that it's a way of life of, treating animals with love and compassion. So me, before going vegan, I actually, this was like over 10 years ago, I actually had to Google what is veganism, because I didn't know. As in, I knew it's something to do with not eating meat, but basically I didn't really know what it was all about. So I had to Google, I wrote in Google, what is veganism? So then when I wrote in Google, what is veganism? And then I started researching and reading what veganism was all about. I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, everything just resonated with me. I was like, oh my God, this is so me. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to contribute to animal abuse either. I want to treat animals with love and compassion. I want to be a part of this, it shocked me that I didn't actually know what veganism was all about. I had my own, preconceived notions or whatever of what veganism was about, but I didn't really know what it was all about. So basically it's the same thing with most people. They don't really know what veganism is all about. They think it's just about not eating meat, and meat eaters think we're against them, and we want to, I don't know what, destroy humanity and take things away from them. No, veganism, go into the Vegan Society's webpage and you can read what veganism is all about. It's more than just not eating meat. Veganism is not even a diet. But basically, most meat eaters, they don't know what veganism is really all about. And if more people actually knew what veganism is all about, then more people would be vegan. So, start finding out what really is veganism. Why are these people, so against eating meat? It's not even just against eating meat. You can eat vegan meat if you want. You can eat vegan meat. Eat as much vegan meat as you want. We're not against eating meat. We're against eating animals. We're against, causing harm to animals. We're against the exploitation of animals. If you want to eat vegan meat, eat as much vegan meat as you want, eat as many Beyond Burgers and Impossible. No, but seriously, veganism is not a diet. It's not really about being against meat. You can eat whatever, vegan meat you want, veganism is about not eating animals. It's about not killing animals. It's a philosophy and way of life of, living in how can I say it, in symbiosis or in equilibrium with nature, treating animals with love and compassion. So, it's way more than a diet. So, start finding out what veganism is really all about, because just like me 10 years ago, I had no idea what veganism was really all about. I had the idea of, I thought that was something about not to do with eating meat, but it's way more than that. It's so much deeper than just not eating meat. It's about treating animals with love and compassion and treating them with the respect that they deserve, and giving them the right to live their life in freedom and in peace. So yeah. Do a little bit of research to find out what veganism is all about, or ask a vegan, or join a few vegan groups and start following a few vegans and find out what really is veganism, because it's so much more than than not eating meat. It's so much more than just a diet.